My queen, rest, for the word may come against you, but it will never reach you while I breathe. I am the wall they cannot climb. I am the storm they cannot withstand. And for what they have done, I would never forgive them. They thought love was just flowers and smiles. They never knew it was steel and fire. They never knew that when loyalty is tested, it becomes a sword. And I would rather bleed than see you cry. I would never forgive them for hurting you. The day I saw the storm in your eyes, I remember the day your smile faded, not because of the sun refused to shine, but because someone somewhere decided your happiness was theirs to destroy. Maybe I saw you that day, and the world could no longer pretend it was gentle. Your silence wasn't silence, it was a battlefield in disguise. They thought I wouldn't notice. They thought I would turn away, too busy bearing the crown to hear the sound of your breaking heart. But they forgot I'm a ruler, yes, but I'm first a man who loves you. Enemies wearing friendly faces. Some of them greet me with smiles, call me brother in the daylight, but in the shadows they sharpen their knives, with your name on them. They think love is a game of power. They think if they whisper enough lies, I will walk away from you. What they don't know is that I have learned to read eyes, the way a sailor reads the wind, and I see them for what they are. I know their tricks. I know their voices. I know their shadows. Baby, listen to me. Have a level forgive them for hurting you. Not today, not tomorrow, not in this lifetime. Every tear you have shed is now a law in my heart, and the law says, you do not touch my queen and walk away, breathing the same air as me. This is not about revenge. This is about loyalty. This is about love that doesn't bend when the wind changes. Hesper in the palace. They think I do not hear them. They think the wall keeps their secrets, but the palace walls are mine. Every echo finds its way back to me. The plot and their plot over tea. They smile over dinner in the morning. They try to convince the world that I deserve better than you. Etta, tell me, what is better than the woman who turns a king into a man and a man into a warrior? They are testing me, pushing me to the edge of patience, but they have no idea that my patience is a fortress, and inside it, your name is carved on every stone. They can break rules, they can write lines, they can even try to break me, but they will never erase you from my story. Baby, if they touch you again, if they even try, I will not sit in meetings, I will not smile for cameras. I will rise from the throne, walk through their glided halls, and make sure they know that love is not a weakness, it is a war they cannot win. The desert hasn't seen many wars. It has buried kings and crowned orphans, but never has it seen a love like ours. One that grows even when the sun burns it. One that refused to kneel before fear. Baby, they don't understand. Every grain of sand knows your name. Every night breeze carries your scent. This land would rather die than betray you. My promise to you, I will be your shield, I will be your voice. When they try to silence you, I will be the same storm that shakes their palaces. If they dare to make you cry again, your pain is my pain, your enemies are my enemies. Your fight is my fight, and I never walk away from a fight. And for the ones who hate us, you think I don't know who you are? I see you in the crowd, clapping for me, but hoping I will fail. I know your names, I know your hands, I know your poison, and I swear by the love I'll have for her, by the throne I sit upon, and by the blood in my veins, you will answer for every wound you gave her. Baby, they think this is the end. They think if they push hard enough, we'll break. No, we will not break, but they forget. Diamonds are born in pressure, and our love is carved from stones, older than their entire lineage. We are not ending, we are beginning. And when this chapter closes, it will be our handwriting. The day they hurt you was the day they lost my forgiveness. They crossed the limit, and now they will see what a man becomes when love is the only reason to fight. Baby, they can take my crown, they can take my title, but they will never take you from me. This war is already written in the stars, and the stars have chosen us to win. I see their eyes hiding behind polite smiles, their voices dripping with honey, but their hearts sharper than any blade in the royal army. They whisper in the shadows, scepter in them, break them, make him believe she was never his to be. Fools, they are fools. Do they think my love is a Juma? Do they think loyalty bends to gossip? Every look they steal at you, every doubt they try to plant in my sway, only makes my roots stick deeper. I'm not the kind of man who lets his garden be burned because a neighbor's envy its flowers. I know who they are. Do they think I do not know? That my silence is ignorance. I have counted their steps, heard the clank of their betrayal. In the corridors where they thought they were alone, I have watched their shadows meet in the moonlight, like thieves plotting to steal what they cannot own, but they believe I will choose peace. But love has its own kind of war, and for you I will go to war without hesitation. To protect what is mine. I have seen empires fall because kings forgot to protect their queens. I will not be such a king. You're not just my heart, you're my oath, and no one will take my oath away from me. Let them plot in their hidden chambers. Let them think I am blind. They do not know that I see farther than their shallow games. My patience is not weakness. It is the gathering of a storm. The storm will break, and when that storm comes, it will not knock for lightly on their gates. It will tear them apart, expose every false words, and strip them to the mask they hide behind. They hurt you once, and for that I will never forgive them. They tried to turn my love into a wound. But they forgot that a wound can also be a weapon. For you, I would burn the map. If the paths to you were blocked, I would burn the map, so no one could follow us. If the laws of man stood in my way, I would write my own laws in the dust with my sword. If the crown became a chain, I would break it and walk away without looking back. You are not my weakness, you are my reason. The reason I wake before the sun, the reason I still believe in beauty, even in palace built of politics and lies. To those who tried, you who whispered poison into the wind, you will taste it yourself. You who tried to make her doubt my hands, you will see these hands close around the truth. I have no mercy for those who wound the soul I swear to protect. This is not over. I'm not done. And when the final page of the story is written, it will not be your names. They remember. It will be the way I forgot and fought for her when the whole world tried to pull her away. When the desert sword vengeance. The day the desert itself went silent. Even the wind refused to pass over the palace wall, as if the earth was holding its breath to watch what I would do. They thought they had broken you, but they forgot when you wounded my queen, you waked the storm. I stood before them, not as a prince, not as a ruler, but as the man who swore on his soul that no one will leave a scar on your heart and walk away smiling. The moon saw my rage that night. It hid behind the clouds, fearing the war my love was about to start. Mark my words, for every tear you shed, a place will shiver. For every pain they gave you, all will bow in shame. And when history writes this chapter, it will not be titled the day they hurt her. It will be titled the day I made the world kneel. So watch till the last heartbeat of this story, because what comes next is not an ending. It's my declaration of war in the name of love. Thank you for watching. Keep watching The Desert Voice.